Snowy Friday night, and we're here in the Mason Arena for Friday night basketball. The sloppy streets aren't going to stop us from playing some high school basketball. The Mason Comets host the Oak Hills Highlanders. I'm Ben Haller alongside David Metzger. And David, happy to have you. What's interesting about this matchup?
I think the most interesting part about this matchup is that these are the two teams at GMC that have not faced off tonight. So it's two fresh faces, both teams going at it. So I just think it's going to be a good one. Two teams learn from each other. They get to play back-to-back nights. So we'll see how it happens here.
Yeah, that earlier matchup got postponed due to some illness in Mason's program and decided to play back-to-back to reschedule. Middleton tries to get it started with a three. Can't connect, and Manker offensive rebound. Hanley, the second Mason three attempt of the possession, and Oak Hill's going to grab that rebound and head the other way. On the drive, Morton poked it out. Oak Hill setting up their offense. Mason, something coming in. They wanted to play more zone defense. It worked against Middletown, and they used it a lot in practice, and they're going to stick with it tonight.
Yeah,
Stidham had trouble with it in the corner.
They've been looking at this zone, this little 1-2-2, a lot in practice, and it's paid off here.
That right there is what they want to do. Force turnovers. Morton's very active. Said it's a 1-2-2, and Morton's going to be the one at the top. And he's got two tips already in just one possession. Able to get that steal finally off the foot of a Highlander.
Morton does a great job of just causing commotion up top of the 1-2-2. It just causes a lot of havoc, and teams just don't like to have it out there.
Collins going with their flex offense. Look, down low to Hanley. Manker now on the drive with the right hand, not able to finish. Stidham grabs the board. Oak Hills with a stagnant offense so far. Not a lot of movement off ball. In the corner now. Toon kind of stumbles, able to get the ball out to Widener. And a good double team down low by Olam and Hanley. And they're going to get another tip. Had to go out of bounds.
Comets are doing a great job here, just keeping this zone up and out and not letting it get to the short corners. That's where teams usually pick apart these 1-2-2 zones. And right there, when they did get to the short corner, is a smart double team by Hanley and Manker to cause out of bounds.
Oak Hill's taking it out now. Bobby Stidham in the corner. You're going to see him play a lot down low. He's got that big 6'6" frame, and open three in the corner, knocked down. That's one of those weaknesses of the zone, is the corners and those three-point shots.
Olam up top, three ball, no good. Ooh, and a tip with Middleton.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're active. There's Bobby Stidham right there going up against Jake Hanley, the D1 Indiana University baseball commit. Hanley's going to get a look down low and one for the sophomore.
Great job there by Hanley by turning and keeping that switch that Oak Hills likes to do, like to switch a lot of screens, keeping him on his back. And Todd Middleton just throwing it up high where only Hanley could get it and go up strong for an and one finish.
Hanley will go to the line and is able to knock down free throw and complete the three-point play. We're all tied here. About 2 minutes into this one, 5:45 to go in the first quarter. Mason bringing that 1-2-2 up a little bit for a press. Another missed three, and a putback's good.
Todd Middleton doing a great job getting the ball down the court quick, trying to get this Comets in the early spread. There's a go cut by Olam and a missed left-handed finish, something rare you see from Olam, one of the best finishers on this Comets team this year.
Olam and Morton, neither of them knew who the pass was going to go to, and it goes out of bounds.
Comets are going to bring a little full court 1-2-2, same as their defensive half court, trying to just slow the Highlanders down, maybe get some tips and deflections with Morton up top. Oh, and they split the middle, something you can't do in this zone.
Over in the corner now. Widener with it first. Oak Hills just pass it around this perimeter. Middleton and Olam working in that corner down low. They're going to call a touchy foul on Olam.
Comets stay in this 1-2-2 and give up a corner 3 look. No good. Rebound Manker to Middleton, pushing the floor. Across court pass, and they slow it down, getting their half court offense here.
Manker with it now. Neither teams have had any substitutions. Middleton's going to take it.
Up and out, not letting it get to the corners here. Oh, split the middle pass, something that's just not good for this 1-2-2 zone. Another cut in the middle, getting their hands on it, but Oak Hills dives, gets on the floor first. Offensive rebound, Highlanders. Foul on Hanley.
That's Jake Hanley's second foul. He can't afford to pick up another one. You'll likely see him coming out of the game here. And it does look like Golan is at the table, getting ready to check in. It'll be Schreiber shooting 2. He's the leading scorer for this Highlander squad. And he gets his first point of the night. Kelling checks in, and Golan. About that Schreiber. He's one of the only Highlanders that has multiple years of experience on varsity.
Very young Highlanders team, a lot of juniors and sophomores.
Second free throw, no good, a 50% trip. Mason on the other end. Kelling newly checked in. Kelling gets it back in the corner. Golan thought about an open 3. Kelling will take the 3 and knocks it down. He had 2 big threes on Tuesday's game against Middletown. And taking the lead there, 9-6 now, another big 3 for the sophomore.
Big reason that they brought Alex Kelling up. This team was just lacking a little bit of pizzazz from the three-point line, especially shooting so poorly. Alex Kelling helps bring it up after them pulling up from JV, and he's made a huge impact, just like his 9 points at Middletown.
The drive there from Schreiber, able to draw a foul, can't get anything to go, but he'll head back to the line and shoot 2.
Coach Richards is just not happy with the 1-2-2 these last couple possessions, letting these passes get through the middle, and it's the weak spot there in the short corner. So
Schreiber is able to knock down the front end once again. And he goes 2 for 2, so 3 for 4 so far on the night from the line as Schreiber. And Oak Hills cuts the deficit to 1.
Looks like Alex Morton's going to bring this one up instead of Todd Middleton. Maybe a little design play for Todd, you'll see.
Todd Middleton and Alex Kelling are this team's favorite shooters. Morton trying to create, I think it was an ISO play for Morton, and that's why he brought the ball up. Can't get anything going. Morton gets it back. with tight defense on him. Going to drive anyway. The kick to Golan for three. Left it a little bit short. Oak Hills grabs the rebound.
Comets are just a little cold from three this year. There's not a lot of players that found the rhythms, including Ben Golan and Jack Olam and Alex Morton just from three. And a steal by Alex Morton, easy right-hand lay. Going to bring it back with 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
Morton's very difficult to stop in transition, and Oak Hills is going to take a timeout. Now's a good time to mention the atmosphere and environment that's going on in this arena. Pink out, if you look at the Black Hole, a really good showing from the Black Hole. And all the pink out shirts, a tremendous event put on by the Comet Zone. You can see the pink out banner in the background. Kind of a double up event when it comes to pink out. We had the talent show beforehand, and we got the basketball game now. Comets up 3.
Yes, easily the biggest showing for the Black Hole this year. They are actually overflowing onto the right and left sides of this Black Hole. Just all the fans coming out to support in their pink Comet Zone shirts, support the Comets.
It's also Teacher Appreciation Night. All players and cheerleaders have the opportunity to nominate a middle school / high school teacher and a elementary or below teacher, and they get free admission to the game and get recognized at halftime. So it's a pretty fun night here and some good basketball against Oak Hills. It's coming out of the timeout. Schreiber's going to draw another foul. And that's just a sign of Mason not being able to stay in front of him. And Schreiber's really finding the holes in this zone defense.
Yeah, the Comets did another poor job of just letting the ball get to the into the short corner, the weakness spot of this team, this 1-2-2 zone. So we'll see how they handle it. Another. Schreiber's getting back in there for an easy right-handed lay. Comets push with Todd Middleton bringing it up.
How about Jackson Schreiber tonight? He's got 5 points so far, half of Oak Hills points, and Golan trying down low, able to get that one to go. Olam had to look like that was no good. But Golan changed that tide a little bit. Comets get that 3-point lead back once again, and Manker strips Stidham.
Great tip there by Ben Manker. Comets have got to get their hands out and be sliding their feet, not letting guys go around them. So it's a good deflection there. Ben Manker just forcing it up and out again, not letting it get to the short corner. That's easy feeds to the middle of this 1-2-2.
This first quarter almost coming to a close. We got about a minute left. Both teams have got to be a little satisfied with the way they've played. Mason's zone defense, I think they expected a little better. But offensively, you can't be too upset.
Evan Ayler's recently just checked in. Really active on the glass here for the Comets.
Widener finds Schreiber, and he misses the open layup. Very uncharacteristic of Jackson Schreiber. Big opportunity for a swing for the Comets. Manker in the quarter going to take a contested three and not able to hit anything. He'll get it once again. The second opportunity for Manker, and he's not able to get it to go either. Manker an 0 for 2 trip. Comets fans wanted a foul on that layup. 30 seconds to go now for the Highlanders. Maybe holding for the last shot. In the corner now, Stidham. Going to dribble it out.
Another pass the middle. Comets just doing a poor job, just keeping it out of the middle in the short corner. I think that's what Coach Richards is going to be preaching during.
Toon is going to take the corner three and can't connect. Manker gets the rebound, trying to push to Olam. Middleton after the rebound gets a wide open three and knocks that down at the buzzer. What a way to end the first, and Nate Derrick's giving Todd Middleton some love. Comets head into the first quarter break with a 16-10 lead over the Oak Hills Highlanders. We'll be back for second quarter action.
The SS Comet.
SS LGL for the Long Green Line.
Probably the SS Jack Olam. Susie. Tim.
Speed, because it's fast.
Cookies and cream, because that's my favorite milkshake.
Sam.
45040.
The SS Hanley.
Big Mike.
SSC Pack.
About 100 strawberries and a bucket of Nutella. Yeah.
Definitely some Joe Ellis.
Definitely some chicken fried rice.
Cheeseburger and fries.
Some sushi.
Some Cane's chicken fingers. I love those.
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A.
Probably Panda Express with a plate of fried rice and orange chicken and broccoli beef.
Some sushi.
A burger, like a bacon cheeseburger.
Shrimp and grits.
Welcome back to Mason High School for the second quarter of Highlander and Comet action. Mason solid first quarter, off to a 16-10 lead. And a lot of that thanks to their zone defense that they liked all week long, and they're coming back with it in the second quarter.
Yep. Still in this 1-2-2, gonna keep with it. Highlanders get inside, kick outside, no good three. Rebound Manker. Full court pass to Olin, back to the corner, Middleton. Drive and a foul. I believe on the shot. I think we're going to see Middleton going to the line for two.
I believe that one
They
was,
call it on the floor.
yeah. I think the refs might say that might have been a pass. But a good job by Todd Middleton. The help was Bobby Stidham, and he's not one of those quicker guys that can keep up with Middleton in the paint for sure. And Manker, 2 tries, no good, and Middleton can't get it to go.
Yeah, no good there.
Mason,
Manker does a good job getting the offensive rebound there, though.
Mason's missed a few opportunities down low early in this game.
Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt him here. Highlanders, left wing. Swing it back up top. Right wing, back to the top of the key, inside. And a steal by Olam, just too high of a pass. Olam gets it back after Jackson Shivers jumps in the passing lane. Middleton, great pass to Kelwing for an easy lay.
Middleton's ability to create plays is really, you don't see a lot like it in the GMC. He's quick and he passes really well. Sometimes he can get really overeager, and there's a few games you'll see his turnover count get very high up, but when he calms down and trusts himself, he performs
Another turnover
well.
there by the Highlanders. Manko's going to bring it down, pass out to Todd, and it's no good. And not a very smart offensive foul there by Olam.
Not the worst shot, but maybe not the shot they wanted in transition. Mason's been playing a lot better recently, and a lot of that's due to their improvement in the transition game. It's something they worked a lot on in practice, and they're getting a lot of good shots and been able to finish through some contact. Tonight, though, they've taken a step back, possibly.
The student section getting a little into it here with the claps. Highlanders are just back-to-back turnovers. Maybe Comet's looking for a third. Hesitation there. Euro step and a nice finish for the Highlanders there. Comet bench looking for a travel, but
Yeah, that was Trent Murphy. We haven't seen a whole lot of him so far in this one.
and a foul on the Highlanders. Great go cut there by Jack Olam. Let's go for the free throw line, shoot two.
Yeah, we take a look at that one there. We haven't seen a whole lot of him so far in this one. Olam had the open look.
And a foul.
And Toon just lost a step on him, had to make up for it with a foul. Olam's able to knock down the first. Olam, after knocking down the first, is going to go 2 for 2 from the line. Get that Comet lead up to 8, 20-12, with under 6 minutes to go in the first half. And there's Schreiber there with a nice drive. Splitting defenders. No Comet really committed to stepping up and stopping the ball, and that's going to drive Coach Richards crazy.
Anchor swing to Cowling on the left side. Cowling up top, dribbling a little too much. They feed Morton to the inside. I think they like this matchup, maybe a little ISO moment. Spin move, way to get under control, and a little right-handed layup on the left side for 2 for Morton.
Yeah, you said it right. They're going to love that matchup on Holland, who's much smaller than Morton. And Morton used a spin move, and with his size, Holland really couldn't step up. And with his stride, couldn't catch up to Morton, and Morton didn't care about the help. He was able to finish through some contact, too.
And a nice tip there by Olam. Manker getting on the floor. Timeout for the Comets. 4:45 left in the second quarter action. We're going to take a quick break here.
Hi, my name is Leila Sheikh, and I'm a member of the Mason Hope Squad. Hope Squad is a peer-to-peer suicide prevention and mental health awareness program here at MHS and at the Mason Middle School. We have over 50 Hope Squad members ranging across all 4 grades. We spread our awareness through social media posts on our Instagram and Twitter, as well as flyers throughout the school and just speaking to peers throughout the year. Something we did recently was hang up our See Something, Say Something posters in every classroom, so resources are readily available for you, friends, and teachers alike. If you or anyone you know need any type of support, please reach out to anyone wearing Hope Squad pins, shirts, and or just gear in general, and we would be willing to help and support anyone who's in need. Thank you so much.
And we're back here. Comets 22, Highlanders 14. 4:45 left in the second quarter. Todd Middleton bring the ball up the court.
Oak Hill's going to stay with their man defense. And something interesting, Mason, as there's a turnover from Manker, Mason doesn't change up their offense a whole lot. They've stuck with flex for years and years, ever since Richards has been head coach at Mason. So Oak Hills kind of thinks it's an advantage to play on back-to-back nights, to think you only have to prepare for flex once because you're playing. There's no practice in between those 2 games. Because flex is very different than what these athletic teams, other teams in the GMC run.
Another tip by Alex Morton. I think we've seen about 4 of those today. Left, swing to the left, back into the corner. Another weakness for the 1-2-2. And a steal by Ben Manker, great anticipation. Pass to Middleton, and a great right-handed up and under finish.
Well, you said it perfectly there. That was all about anticipation, and that's what this defense about, is jumping passing lanes. That's always been Mason's identity, is defense and getting in passing lanes and getting tips. But this team wasn't doing that too well when they were in man. So if Richards really wanted those tips, he thought they were going to have to go into a zone. And it's been working so far.
Rare 1-2-2 for the Comets, sticking with it a whole lot all year. Usually, Coach Richards is all about straight up 5, good hard defense, no switching. So we'll see how it goes here for the Comets.
Peters and Richards, varsity head and assistant coach, got to be happy with the way their team's playing right now. Up 10, over halfway to go in the second quarter.
Morton and a blocking call for the Highlanders. That is their 4th foul this quarter. We're going to see another inbounds out of play here for the Comets.
That one is going to come on Schreiber. He's only got 1 so far, so no need to worry there if you're Oak Hills.
Out to Manker in the corner and tipped away. Manker, his ball on the top of the head, not getting it hip to hip. Like Coach Richards preaches in practice. They've been talking about stuff like that all week.
Manker's had some trouble with the ball so far in this game, and we know how well he can handle it. But as only a sophomore, you're going to have those peaks and valleys with pretty much any part of your game when you're as talented as Manker is. It's your first real year on varsity.
Manker drive, kick to Olam. Todd swing all the way to Morton. Morton back in the middle, out. Good off-ball movement by Middleton. Morton 3, no good, and it looks like an offensive foul on Jack Olam. I believe that is his second of the first half. He will probably be making his exit. Here comes Evan Ehlers checking in.
Just a little too much of a push there from Olam when Stidham was boxing him out.
Cam Packard coming in for Alex Kelling.
Cam Packard's a guy that can really thrive in this kind of defense. He's a bit undersized, so being man, he can get some tough matchups, but when you're in zone and you're going to have him at the elbow like Mason does,
yeah,
he's able to jump passing lanes, get steals.
Ball goes back to the middle for the Highlanders. Evan Ehlers, great G, keep in front of him. Back to the top of the key. Swing to the left wing. Back to the right wing. Ball's just staying up top. Nothing's really happening here for the Highlanders. And you hear the student section, they like the defense here from the Comets.
Well, you love the versatility of this defense. You know, you can be patient like Mason is now and not let Oak Hills get anything, or you can get steals like we've seen earlier.
Yeah, and there's another tip from Evan Ehlers just talking about steals. So the more tips, more deflections, the more steals you're going to get. We've seen this 1-2-2.
2:24 to go in this second quarter and in the first half.
Another tip, and there it is, a steal by Ben Manker after the tip from Alex Morton. Just talking about these tips and deflections that are Hughes in the zone and Richards loves, and a foul by the Highlanders.
Well, one of the reasons this defense really works is because the Comets have done a really good job of knowing when is the right time to jump those passing lanes, when's the right time to go for a steal, or when's the right time to relax. And this Oak Hills team has been very stagnant, and Mason's kind of attacked on that so far.
This is probably the best zone we've seen for the Comets. The more and more they do in the zone, the more and more they practice, you're going to see them get better at. Alex Morton looks for the three, doesn't take it. Out to the wing for Middleton. And a drive from Middleton, left-handed lay, and it's good. Great finish there by Todd Middleton.
When he gets hot and he plays his own game, he can finish really well down low. He's undersized, but that doesn't matter for him. He's got a really nice layup package. And he can throw it down a little bit, too. I know we haven't seen it in the games yet, but...
Another steal by Manker there. He is just all over the place right now in the bottom of this zone. Making a huge impact defensively this game.
The fifth steal for Ben Manker of the night. You know, if he was getting the scoring going and getting on boards, maybe we could see a triple-double watch, but...
Hey, we still got a whole half to play, another minute of this quarter. Morton miss. A rare miss inside, and the Highlanders barely save it. They're going to come the other way with a minute left in this second quarter of action.
A lot of guys on this Comet teams will get frustrated, and when they're not really playing well, they tend to miss easy shots like that. But Morton, no matter how he's playing, is usually always able to put those bunnies in and not able to get that one to go.
A skip pass deflected out of bounds. The Highlanders barely save it here. They might be looking for the last shot. We'll see, though.
Oak Hills hasn't scored in 8 possessions, and you're not going to score a whole lot when you're turning the ball over almost every possession. Kick it in any rhythm offensively.
Almost another tip there by Middleton. And a block by either Cam Packard or Ben Manker. We're going to stay here with 25 seconds left.
Oak Hills might be holding for the last shot here.
Schreiber looks to shoot deep, but we're not going to see it with 20 seconds left. Back to the corner, the Highlanders go. A little bit of a trap, and another deflection by Ben Manker. He is just everywhere on the defensive end today.
You know, Ben Manker's not the quickest of the guards on this Mason team, but his IQ and knowing where the ball is going to end up, and he watched a lot of film coming into this game, it's really unmatched, and you know that could be all the difference. You don't have to be the most athletic guy on the floor to get a bunch of steals and play really good defense.
Yeah. Schreiber gets it in there, floater. It goes. 2 seconds left. Middleton for a half-court heave. No good. Comets 26, Highlanders 16. End of the first half.
Stay with us for second half action at Mason and Oak Hills on Mason Sports Radio.
A basketball player.
A barber.
An astronaut.
Basketball player.
Basketball player.
A basketball player.
Firefighter.
A basketball player.
Baseball player.
Doctor.
NFL player.
Professional basketball player.
Burgundy.
Definitely like neon.
I'd probably be like a sky blue because everybody likes the sky.
A red crown.
I'd be a yellow crayon because it's bright, like my future.
Green. Because it's always in the picture, because you always got to draw grass, and I'm just always in the picture like that.
The hot pink crown because like pink's a manly color.
A blue one because it's my favorite color.
Kelly green, because it's my favorite color green.
Black because it's dark, and it's like you can use it for an outline.
Green, because it's a sign of happiness and money.
Probably blue. It's my favorite color.
And we're back here at the Mason Arena here. And an early and one for Alex Morton. A little clap. He's excited to start this half off, and the student section stands up early. 28-16 to start the half.
Yeah,
Alex Morton at the line.
Morton catching the defense off guard a little bit. They weren't ready. We'll
Back
take a look
here
at that one more
the
time.
Mason Arena here.
The defender
an
was
early
Kyle Cooney, was way off
and
of him.
one
And
for
tried to
Alex.
catch up and was forced to foul him. And Morton unable to complete the three-point play, but he gets 2 out of it. Good start to the third quarter.
Comets again start off in this 1-2-2. Highlanders see if maybe they can get something else going here. Only 16 points in the first half. That's what you love to see. The Comets are thrilled about those numbers. Not much better you can do from that. With a skip pass for the Highlanders and a block by Olam. Middleton bring it up the court. On a lob to Olam, gets tipped back to Middleton. Fade away, good.
Sometimes when you're on, and getting that lucky roll there from Todd Middleton. Another nice move from him. You know, he's really, when he gets it going, he's a 3-level scorer. He can knock down the 3. We've seen him finishing inside and showcasing the step back mid-range there.
Yeah. Todd Middleton probably best in the mid-range. You know, some compare him to CP3 with his mid-range game and his passing ability, as you heard from last time at Middletown. So.
Well, CP3 is a 3-level scorer, so that says it. And there's a block from Olam, excuse me.
Back-to-back blocks for Olam to start off the half. Middleton to Manker, spin move, back to Olam at the top of the key, all the way to Morton in the corner.
Calmus just milking time, not really rushing a lot of shots. With his 14-point lead, we just started the second half.
Why rush with no shot clock and flex? Give you some easy layup looks later. The more you do it, the more tired this defense gets and confused.
It's nice to have Hanley back in this game. Missed a lot of the first half with 2 fouls.
And there it is, easy layup for Morton. Comets 32, Highlanders 16, doubling their score right now at the start of the third, and Highlanders with a quick timeout, only a minute in.
Mike Price going to talk things over with his squad, but once again, Greg Richards and Kyle Peters have to be so happy with this team. On a wonderful night, we mentioned it early, Pink out, a wonderful showing from the Black Hole. And the Comet Zone put on a great event. All proceeds go to breast cancer awareness.
Quick timeout. The Comet Zone.
Hey, your one-stop spirit shop.
One-stop spirit shop. So
tremendous people working in there on the Comet Zone, and they do a really good job. The Live Like JJ game during football season was awesome. And how about the showing from the Black Hole? You know, they took a little dip there in the middle of the season in terms of how many students showed up, but Wednesday, the girls game against Dakota Easton tonight was a really good sign.
This has got to be quadruple the amount we usually get for these Comets games. Sometimes you only see the JV basketball players sitting on the student section. So, and a tip there by Hanley. Morton going the other way. Behind the back, and a Joey layup.
Alex Morton, he's really coming to play in this third quarter. And Oak Hill's really, when Morton gets it going and he gets downhill, they just don't have the quickness to keep up with him. And not only is the quickness, but Morton's strong. And Mike Price takes another timeout. And David, I want to see that. I want to see that Alex Morton Euro again.
And a tip there by Hanley.
Taking it out in transition. Looks like he's going to pass it. Behind the back, actually. And the defender just tried to cut him off. And that gave Morton the lane. Finishes well, too. So Comets.
This 1-2-2 is just giving havoc to this Oak Hills offense. So Comets been working on that for the past, I would say, month or so against their JV team, just working at it, trying to do the best of their ability to hold teams to under about 50 points, because they had some high-scoring games, especially against Fairfield twice, over 75
that
points.
Kings one was high-scoring, too.
Kings, very high-scoring game in the 80s. East, early in the season. Another high-scoring game. You see Matt DeBras looking right at the camera.
I feel like he hears us talking about him right now.
I think he does hear us talking about him right now. So we'll see. He's cheesing a little bit, as you could say.
Yeah, he likes it. He He cheeses a lot. That's kind of just the kind of guy Matt DeBrus is. But they've only been working on it for a month, but it feels like they've been working on it a lot longer with how much in that month they work on it in practice. It's really like they've almost, not completely, but they've thrown man out of the window in a way.
Oh, here they actually come out in man.
So
maybe
just,
confuse the Highlanders.
I guess I don't know anything about this team.
Yeah, maybe. I think Richards was trying to confuse them out of the timeout, but looks like they're going to get a foul on the Comets. Number 5, Ben Manker. Highlanders going to go to the free throw line, see if they can get 2 here, maybe start a rhythm, start in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's going to be Kenton Murphy. He's really been the only one to compliment Schreiber at all. No Highlanders been able to get in the lane really against his zone. First free throw is good, knocked down. Mason doubling Oak Hill's score. And a 2-for-2 trip there from Kenton Murphy.
Middleton, bring it up. We're going to see this Comets just run flex, get some easy layups with a big lead. Comets are probably one of the hardest teams in the GMC to cut leads short just because they like to use a lot of clock on the offensive side and just only get good shots. And there it is, another layup for Middleton. Great fadeaway there.
That shot's a lot harder than it looks. Fading away from the basket, too. There was a defender in front of him. And Mason back into this zone. You saw what happened after one possession of man. They gave up 2 points.
Maybe we're seeing why they're in this zone for so long.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it keep their man in front of them very long. And looks like Manker gets away with the foul. Fast break to Morton. Misses the dunk. Olam with the offensive rebound, though. Out to Middleton and a turnover. So I think a little too excited there for both Morton and Olam.
It's good to see if you're the Highlanders. They're still staying in this game. They're not mentally checked out. Stidham with the nice steal there.
Manker's going to look from D. Morton inside. And another foul on the Highlanders. Just haven't been able to stop Morton down low, really. 36-18 Comets with about 4 minutes left in this game as Alex Kelling and Ben Golan check in for Manker and Hanley.
Golan in the corner now. He's newly checked in. He was another one of those guys who was in foul trouble. And Olam, they're going to call the charge there. Richards isn't happy with that, but someone who's always preaching for his team to take charges, you're going to have to understand when teams do that. And that looked like it was the right call there. And Mason's now, he's newly checked in. He was another one of those guys who was in foul trouble.
That is actually the third foul there on Olam.
There.
So we're going to maybe see someone checking in for him soon just so he doesn't get a costly fourth foul. And another timeout for the Highlanders. They only have two remaining left in this half. Actually, one remaining left in this half. So
they're using him a lot, and we'll see you back here for the rest of the third quarter, 3:42 on the clock. Comets with an 18-point lead.
Solve one side of a Rubik's Cube.
Being able to jump rope.
Probably play cornhole.
Solve for the Y-intercept.
I can do a really good Clash Royale sound effects.
I'm really good at playing ping pong. I have a ping pong set in my basement, and I just go ham on that sometimes.
Definitely mow the grass because I don't do that.
The worm.
I don't know, wash the dishes.
Probably tying my shoes. Christina's water in the jug.
Dasani is the best brand of water because it's just always there. Like everyone has Dasani.
Ice Mountain. My family just has always gotten Ice Mountain, so.
Kirkland signature because it tastes very good.
Definitely.
Welcome back here to the third quarter. Comets with an 18-point lead over the Oak Hills Highlanders here on Pink Out Night as the season is dwindling down. Approaching tournament play, the postseason bracket draw is next Sunday, so that's coming up.
Yep, it's going to be some big factors for the Comets and the Highlanders to see where they place and some of the teams they're going to have to face on their journey to try and make it as far as they can in the state tournament.
3 taken there from a very quiet Widener all night. We know the potential of Widener. We haven't seen a whole lot of it tonight. This 1-2-2 zone has kind of quieted him.
Ooh, great backdoor cut there by Morton, but just Hanley doesn't get it good enough. A drive by Golan. Hanley thinks about it, but decides just to swing it around to Kelling. Comets are going to come out and elbow here. One of their other offenses incorporating the flex.
Morton was calling for it down low, even though Schreiber was on him. He feels he could out-athleticize him.
Golan 3-bar, no good. Golan's just been a little cold this year. What do you think, Howler?
There's a couple of guys of the comments that we could say about that. Matt DeBros being one of them. We know what they're capable of from the beyond the arc, but we just haven't seen that yet this season. And for both of those guys, it's their first year playing varsity, so it could be the jitters and playing in front of a crowd, but
Deep 3-ball, no good for the Highlanders. They're going to push it here. Middleton doesn't see nothing, but he drives in. Great pass to Morton. A little fumble there, though. And a lay for Todd Middleton.
that was a nice fake pass there. Got a lot of Highlander defenders off guard. And he's having himself a night. He's been able to finish virtually everything down low, no matter the defense.
A lot of teams like to try and jump Middleton in his eyes because he just sees and passes the ball so well, but sometimes a little pump fake here and there will get him. Highlanders still slow to start here in this third quarter with 1:25 left.
There's really just no sense of urgency in this Highlander squad, and you're not going to see a big comeback. But a nice look to Bobby Stidham there.
Great pass there. Another point about the short corner. It's just hard to stop with a lot of perimeter shooters. Hanley, a deep 3-ball, no good, but an offensive rebound by Middleton.
Well, usually when you hesitate for that long and don't know you're going to take that 3 right away, it's not a very good chance of going in. And Hanley's a capable shooter, but there was some good defense played on him.
Middleton, deep 3, no good. Highlanders rebound.
That was a bit of a heat check there from Todd Middleton. He's played a nice game. And
it was a bit of a heat check. Shivers, great pass down low, but a block by Golan. Alex Kelling going to bring it the other way. I would think the Comets are going to try and look for the last shot here, especially up 15 with 30 seconds left in this game.
30 seconds, and they're up 15 like you mentioned, 38-23. And one of the big reasons Mason defense has worked is they've been eliminating the height that Oak Hills has at Bobby Stidham down low. Jake Hanley's done a really nice job with that, along with Ben Golan and Evan Ehlers. Ehlers has had to play a lot with the foul trouble that Mason's had.
Looks like they're going to try and give an ISO here for Alex Morton. He's got to get this guy off him. 5-second call. And that's just a mistake you don't want to see from your senior leader, Alex Morton, but Highlanders going to have about 7.5 seconds to come down here and try and get a last shot.
Yeah, Morton was kind of
maybe cut it to only 12.
Morton was kind of confused by that call and thought he had more time than he did, just dribbling it out.
And that's just a mistake you don't want to see from your senior.
The 5 seconds left, another turnover for Oak Hills. Stidham at the horn, unable to get it to go, and after 3, the Comets keep that 15-point lead, 38-23. Stay with us for the fourth quarter of this pink out game.
Donkeys, because they're very useful.
I gotta say a falcon, because I can like swoop down and pick up things.
I'd probably be a turkey because, you know, I run pretty fast.
A lion, because it's a beast.
I'm an orangutan because we both have like long wingspans, and I'm also lazy.
I'd be a hippo because I'm just like chilling in the water, and when I need to attack, you know, I'm attacking.
Definitely a bull because like I got horns.
I would be a cheetah because they're quick and fast.
I'd be a shark because they get to live in the ocean, and I like the ocean a lot.
Probably like a leopard or a panther. I think they're cool. Either a lion or a monkey, because a monkey is smart and a lion is brave.
I'd say a cheetah because it's fast. Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, because I'm curvy.
Here Comes the Boom, because I like making entrance.
Probably Beauty and the Beat by Justin Bieber, because I don't know, it's really just a good song. I love hearing it when I walk in rooms.
Welcome to the Jungle, because who dat?
Pump It Up, because I like to get hype.
Baby by JB, Justin Bieber. He's my idol.
Love Yourself by Justin Bieber.
Thunderstruck. It's got a huge bass.
Love Sosa because it's got a lot of bass.
Rough weather out there, but we're here in Mason Arena. Oak Hills fans, a few of them loyal, making this trip. It's a far drive, and the roads aren't great, but kudos to them who make the trip.
Yeah, Comets are going to have to make that travel tomorrow.
Unfortunately, they are down 15 just the start of the fourth quarter. And another missed layup there. Mason going to go the other way. Mason keeping their starters in to start this fourth quarter.
Hesitation.
A drive by Ben Golan. Can't get it to go. And it's been a frustrating season offensively for Ben Golan, and Morton's going to have to commit a unnecessary foul. Schreiber will take it out. He hasn't had much break time tonight. Mason still with that 1-2-2 defense. Alex Morton at the top.
This Oak Hills team just looks lost on this zone. Said it multiple times, but they just only looking for the three ball. The few times they've gotten it in there, it's either a turnover or a bucket. I think they're just a little afraid. And there it is, but a great block by Olam. Great help D. Can't really do nothing about that.
Kelling the other way. Trying to set up Mason's offense like we talked about. The theme's been in no hurry for them.
No hurry. Why be in a hurry when you're up 15 with 6 minutes and 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter? You're just going to try and get some easy layups. Again, back to the no shot clock rule in Ohio.
Right.
That's just a huge plus for the flex offense, especially when you get in the lead.
They're just going to pass it around. Golan has it now. Manker thought about a three, but no one is not needed at this point in the game.
For the viewers, you're just going to see a lot of these go cuts, a lot of elbow, just try and get these easy layups. So some skip passes, just like you saw there.
Olam try to get a spin move going. Finally is able to find Alex Morton, the senior leader of the squad. Oak Hills not really playing aggressive at all. Back to that sense of urgency that we don't see Oak Hills has, and it's kind of hard to have a lot of urgency when your team's identity isn't really athleticism, and that's both of these teams in Mason and Oak Hills.
Yeah. The thing about Oak Hills is D is really they don't deny as well as other teams. Usually teams like Mason.
Kelling, a tough finish, finishing through contact. He's not known as much of a tough player down low, but he's able to get it to go, and we know Kelling's capable of that, and there it is.
Indeed. Kelling
Trouble with it, a triple team down low.
Deep three ball, no good. Rebound Morton. They're going to push the other way. Highlanders just, again, passive on the defensive side, something that just Highlanders like to switch screens and not deny as well as the Comets, who like to just go through screens, double screens, and deny the heck out of every other player on the court without the ball. Two different
This looks more of a different offense here from Mason, or at least a few different cuts that we've seen than just a regular flex, as Golan's hip checked on his drive.
Looks like he's grabbing for his right knee, limping a little bit. Might be getting Todd Milton coming in.
We're going to take a look at
really,
Alex
they don't deny
Kelling,
as
the
well as
sophomore.
other teams.
His
Usually
finish through
teams like
contact
Mason.
once again. Kelling, a tough finish. It was good defense there, but you see Richards wanted a foul. The smaller player's not going to get it. Middleton, a nice find by Golan, but Golan can't hang on. They'll go out of bounds in Oak Hill's direction.
Another little bobble there by Golan. Switches nice on the inbounds, out of bounds plays, but couldn't hang on.
Back of the top of the key, that's Murphy. Schreiber has been very quiet since halftime. He had a really good first half. And the drive now, a kick out. That's going to be no good from Schreier.
Schreier actually played in the freshman game, didn't play in the JV, and now is on varsity. Todd Middleton gets it stolen by Scheibers, and a foul by Middleton, not giving up the easy lay. What do you think about the no JV straight from freshman skip to varsity?
It's very rare, but you get 5 quarters, and I guess they just want to use them as they can. First free throw is going to be good from Schreiber, and that'll be Kessler checking into the game now. We mentioned earlier, Schreiber is one of the only guys who has multiple years of varsity experience on this Oak Hills squad. And it kind of showed in the first half, but he wasn't able to get any help, and that kind of boiled over into the second half. Oak Hills wasn't able to get anything going.
A lot of pressure there from Scheibers on going into hip check. Referees don't see it. Something you don't usually miss a lot in the GMC. Scheibers is on the floor.
Gets it to Olam. A lot of contact inside. Richards is beside himself. There's no foul called, and Olam's upset too.
Yeah.
Oak Hills on the other end.
Richards is a little unhappy about 2 missed calls, he believes, there in that possession there. And a turnover. Olam, fast break. Maybe you'll see a dunk here. And a yam for Jack Olam.
Jack Olam, the junior, he can get up, and something to watch for next week. In the last 3 years, Mason has had a junior dunk on senior night, and Jack Olam's kind of that guy they're hoping for next Friday. We'll take a look at him and his hops there. Out in transition, we talked about Mason's improvement in the last few games when it comes to the transition game.
And a turnover. Olam, fast break. Maybe you'll see a dunk here.
No one in front of him, and slams it down. First free throw is missed there from Murphy.
Might have been the loudest the student section has been all day. I think they've been.
Maybe all season.
Maybe all season. Probably is all season. They've been, I think, waiting for a little bit of a little bang out.
Maybe Olam some advertising. Maybe going to get him to show up to more games, hopefully in the future.
Maybe our head photographer, Lily Haller, might have got a little flick, don't you think?
Well, she does brag about the pictures she's got of Alex Morton's dunks so far, so let's see if she got the same for Olam.
Yeah.
There's a foul. Hanley is able to draw down low. 3:02 to go in this one.
Basketball players have a high praise for the photography skills there, so they love getting the pictures. They love reposting it on Instagram, as some of you guys might have seen, so we'll see.
She wouldn't be able to do what she does if she didn't have a ride to all the games. So that's something to appreciate as well.
Yeah, maybe some of the players should be appreciating Ben Howard for the ride every game.
Yes, I mean, I agree. Hanley down low draws a foul. We'll take a look at that foul again.
New Honda.
Just too much contact
Players should
inside.
be appreciating Ben Howard for the ride.
Hanley's strong. I mean, I agree. Usually able to finish with a lot of contact, Hanley but there's really no shot for that one. He'll go to the line to shoot too. In a few years, Hanley will be playing some baseball at Indiana University. I almost said next year because it's rare to see someone commit to that big of a school, and he did it as only a freshman. He's only a sophomore right now. And I think we're all excited for this upcoming Comet baseball season.
Comets are looking very good. Probably one of the best programs in Mason. You always see them winning. Never a losing season usually for the Comets.
I mean, that's one simple way to put it. They're real state contenders. It's interesting with this UC conference move. The Bearcats go into the Big 12. Mason baseball now has an ACC commit, and Georgia Tech, that's Noah Samuel, an SEC commit, and Mark Rutherford to Auburn. A Big 10 commit, we talked about Hanley going to Indiana, and now Brendan Garula going to UC. That'll, by the time he gets there, they'll be in the Big 12. So
some Power 5 players.
Power 5, yeah.
Yeah. something that, the Bearcats are in. Obviously, the Xavier Musketeers aren't getting many Power 5 players, don't you think, Haller?
Well, when you're main sports basketball, Power 5's not a thing in basketball, so it kind of eliminates that conversation. We talk about it's called high major conferences when it comes to college basketball, and Xavier's in one of those. With 4 national championships that conference has in the last 11 years.
It's unfortunate that Xavier has contributed to
Xavier
0
has
of
none.
those.
Xavier has none, but
the
time's coming. Time's coming.
Bearcats have 2. A lot.
Well, I thought we said the last 11 years.
Well, I like to count rings. You like to count years, so we'll agree to disagree. Something that we could go on all night long.
This 3 there, Hanley going to grab the board. He's going to take it himself. You don't see a lot of that from Jake Hanley. Pulls it out. Cam Packard newly checked into this game. 2 minutes to go on the clock. Mikey Jones going to be left open for 3 and off the side of the backboard. And Mason going to commit a foul in the backcourt.
It's a little unfortunate for Mikey Jones. Played most of the game JV, had to sit a little bit, get a little cold, so maybe we'll see another attempt here from Mikey Jones. Better shooter than that displayed. Kelling and Hanley check out. Matt, DeBras, and Braden Greer check in, including Evan Ehlers. So, see if the Comets can get something rolling with the new 5.
Holland now at the line for the Highlanders. Comets with a 16-point lead, going to put a lot of their JV guys in, like you mentioned. And Evan Ehlers with a strong rebound. He's someone whose playing time's kind of been a roller coaster so far this season, but he's made the most of the opportunities that he's been given. And there's DeBras, and we talked about him earlier.
Great cut by Evan Ehlers and the right finish. Great pass by Braden Greer to get his first assist.
Gets that lead up to 18 for the Comets. It's nice to see Ehlers score. He's one of those guys who's a defensive and rebounding kind of player. That's what you expect from coming in, but you saw a nice finish there from him. 1:20 on the clock here. Open 3 is going to be taken and missed from Toon. Mason on the other end. Like I talked about, they're just going to run their flex. Greer now is going to take a 3. That one left it short. Under a minute to go.
Student section staying proud. Not many fans have left early. Looks like they're loving the big lead for the Comets.
Comets are going to have some little bit of time to celebrate this one, but got to go right back at it tomorrow night against the same Highlander team. This time it'll be at Oak Hills. DeBras takes a deep 3, no good. What are some adjustments Oak Hills has to make going into tomorrow's game?
I think the big main reason is just being able to score in this 1-2-2. They've only had 27 points with 24 seconds left in this game. I think the Comets just need to make sure they're ready for whatever the Highlanders come out with in this 1-2-2 and just being able to score the basketball. Maybe a little bit more. I think the Highlanders are going to probably score in the 40s next game. So I think it'll be definitely a little closer, but we'll see.
David Metzger's prediction for next one. Closer game, Oak Hills in the 40s. But this one, the clock's winding down, 15 seconds now. It doesn't look like Oak Hills is really in a hurry. And a foul's going to be drawn inside by Murphy.
Student section, a little bit of a I believe chant with 8 seconds left.
The Black Hole getting rowdy. Like we said, maybe some advertising. Maybe after seeing the Comets pick up a big dub, we'll see better attendance.
Last couple weeks haven't been it, but we'll see after this. I think the pink out really got some people excited. So we'll see.
I'm not sure if Adam Little, our director, knows this one, but that's actually Oak Hills that hit the free throw, not Mason.
A little bit
doing
of
a good job of changing that.
Yeah. Good pickup by you.
Yeah.
Sometimes you always need a second look.
Adam Little does a great job.
Cam Packard, dime to
and
Matt
DeBras
DeBras
hits the 3
to end the game.
To finish the end of the game. And the Comets take down the Highlanders 48-29 here at the arena. We'll be back at it tomorrow night from tonight. Our director was Adam Little, camera operator Savannah Libby and Alyssa Feinblatt. And I'm Ben Haller alongside my partner David Metzger. Thanks for joining in all night. Comets pick up a big win and their third of GMC play.